What is up, guys? It's TimeForDillon, back at it again with another crypto video. Thank you guys for tuning in. You guys are awesome. If you're new here, subscribe, bell icon, get notified when I post new videos because it's all time sensitive. In today's video, what I want to do is talk about Ethereum 2.0 versus the Cardano Vasil hard fork that is coming up at the end of this month. Now, ideally, this video would have been a lot better if Ethereum 2.0 happened to come out on time in the month of June like it was supposed to, but I'm going to make sure to cover everything you guys need to know about both of these major updates in today's video, so make sure you guys stay tuned until the end so you don't miss out. But the first thing we have to do, as always, is take a quick look at CoinMarketCap, see what's going on with the market. As we can see, the global crypto market cap is up a little bit today, sitting at $1.24 trillion, still hovering right in that same range. 1.2 trillion. Of course, Bitcoin still sitting right around 30,000. Ethereum still hovering right around 1,800. And of course, Cardano finally looking like it wants to push back up to the 60-cent range. That would be nice, but I'm not holding my breath. We know that the market is controlled by Bitcoin, and when Bitcoin moves, the market follows.
Of course, not financial advice. You guys do your own research, blah, blah, blah.
But moving on along to the topic of today's video, ETH 2.0 versus ADA, the Vasil hard fork combinator that is coming up on the 29th of June. 2022. Did make a little cheat sheet here that I'm going to be referencing in the video today, but I did want to also show you guys some articles like this one that I found from Forbes, put out a couple days ago. And normally I try to stay away from the mainstream financial sector when it comes to crypto reporting. However, they were on point with this article, so I had to give them the credit where it's due. So what is the Ethereum 2.0 merge? Essentially, I'll go ahead and post this article down in the description so you guys can read it. Basically, it is Ethereum transitioning from proof of work to proof of stake. By now, I'm sure you guys know the difference. Proof of work, like Bitcoin, is mining. So we set up computers in various locations, and those computers are solving randomly generated complex mathematical equations and getting rewarded block rewards in the form of the native token. As we know, that uses a lot of energy, so people don't like that. Not only that, but proof of work also is not able to process as many transactions per second. So those two reasons right there are essentially why Ethereum has decided to transition to proof of stake. So coming back over to my cheat sheet, we can see that Ethereum 2.0, basically, it was supposed to happen, like I said, June 2022, but we had to push it back. Essentially, what is going to be happening is the mainnet will be merging with the beacon chain, and the beacon chain essentially is Ethereum 2.0. When that happens, Ethereum will no longer be proof of work, it will be proof of stake. Now the big benefit is this right here, 99.85% decrease in electricity usage. Whether or not you believe the electricity FUD that is being put out by the mainstream media or not, you have to acknowledge that transitioning from a network that utilizes a lot of energy to one that utilizes very small amounts of energy is a very smart move. Now, this right here is what I am very excited about. Ethereum 2.0 will be much faster. So right now, Ethereum can handle 30 transactions per second, which doesn't sound like a lot. And that's why we have seen numerous scaling solutions jump out on the scene, what people call the L2s, like Polygon and many others. Now, many people have the false idea that Ethereum 2.0 will be lowering gas fees, and I'm here to tell you that it will not be lowering gas fees. So you guys need to make sure to keep that in mind. What will lower gas fee is this right here, sharding. And sharding is the process of making a side chain, so a different blockchain on the side of the layer 1 that is able to process transactions or batch them together and then punch them over to the main chain. Now, the other misconception that a lot of people have is that sharding will improve the gas fees on Ethereum as well, and that is not true. Sharding will actually improve the transactions per second and the gas fees on the layer 2 solutions. So it's something that a lot of people need to keep in mind. But I will say this, Ethereum 2.0 is something that a lot of people are looking forward to. Since the announcement of ETH 2.0 staking rewards on December 1st, 2020, over 10 million Ethereum has been staked. It's insane. And just to bear in mind, 10 million Ether, this was on March 11th, is somewhere around 8 to 10% of the entire liquid market of Ethereum. So it is a considerable amount that is locked up at the moment. And I think people have the idea that once Ethereum 2.0 is live, the price will go up because of this concept of the triple halvening. But I need people to bear in mind that once that 10 million Ethereum is unlocked, what do you think people are going to do? So I think people are going to be ready to dump some Ethereum. I think there will be some profit taking. So keep that in mind. I did want to talk about this idea of the triple halvening, because what is that? Since Ethereum implemented EIP 1559, which essentially cut the mining rewards in half, and instead of giving all those mining rewards to the miners, they burned half of it. Since that was implemented, 2.4 million Ethereum has been burned. Just over $4.3 billion. It's absolutely insane. But since we now have EIP 1559 in collaboration with Proof of Stake, which is going to significantly decrease mining rewards on the network, we're going to have a 90% supply shock for Ethereum, which people are thinking is going to significantly increase the price of Ethereum. Now, currently, Ethereum's DeFi has a total value lock of $69.3 billion, and it continues to rise. Really, it fluctuates, but if you look at it over a long period of time, it continues to go up. Now, we all know that the transaction fees or the gas fees on Ethereum are expensive. That's why a lot of people love Cardano, myself included. A lot of people that wanted to get into Ethereum NFTs, maybe that weren't able to because of the high gas fees, jumped over onto Cardano and fell in love with the less than $1 transaction fee. I mean, look at this, guys. Coming over to OpenSea, I'm just going to try and list this one NFT for sale just to show you guys how insane the gas fees are. Right now, today on June 6th, the gas fees are currently sitting at $371. So it's absolutely insane. Of course, who the hell has money to spend $300 on a transaction? That is why a lot of people love Cardano. That's why a lot of people believe that one day Cardano will be the ruler of the smart contract platforms. Now, my channel, I've been talking about Cardano since I uploaded my very first YouTube video. I've been talking about Cardano NFTs primarily over the last couple months, and I'm going to continue to do so because Cardano to me is one of the real blue chip smart contract platforms out there. And I'm very excited about the future, starting with the Vasil hard fork. As you guys know, or maybe you don't know, Cardano's roadmap is 5 pieces, starting with the Byron phase, which is the foundation of the blockchain. Moving on to the Shelley phase, which was all about decentralization and also included the induction or introduction of native assets or native tokens on the blockchain. And thanks to the Shelley era, we now have NFTs on Cardano. Not too long ago, we had the Goguen era, which was the introduction of smart contracts, and now we're at the Basho era, which is all about scaling. Coming up on the 29th, we're going to have the Vasil hard fork. Now, coming back to the cheat sheet, we can see that Cardano, it's already proof of stake. And basically what the Vasil hard fork is going to do is it's going to implement these 4 Cardano improvement proposals, which is going to implement reference inputs, inline datums, reference scripts, and collateral output. Now, I did want to show you this thread on Twitter, which is put out by one of the actual coders on the Cardano blockchain. And this right here is just breaking down everything about these different improvement proposals that you need to know about. So I'll make sure to link it down below so you guys can read it yourselves, but it basically talks about what those 4 improvement proposals are going to do on the Cardano blockchain and how it's actually going to improve the blockchain and make things faster and better. So once this hard fork is complete, Cardano will be set up and ready to implement the layer 2 scaling solution known as Hydra. Essentially what Hydra will do is turn each node into a processing center that will be able to process 1,000 transactions per second, which theoretically puts us at 3 million transactions per second on the Cardano blockchain. Absolutely insane. Currently, Cardano's transaction price is less than $1. So if you were to compare both Cardano and Ethereum, I think it's a no-brainer. I'm going to go with Cardano. So I'm super excited for the Vasil hard fork to actually be implemented on the Cardano blockchain. Of course, I'm going to give you guys updates once it actually is implemented, and I'm going to be keeping my eye out for that Hydra layer 2 scaling solution that will be coming out later this year. Now, once these major updates are actually implemented on the Cardano blockchain, I think that we will have a chance at actually competing toe-to-toe with Ethereum. As we saw when smart contracts actually went live, Cardano blockchain at that time was not ready to compete with anything. But I really think once these implementations are put out, I think that we have the opportunity to start bringing some people over to the Cardano blockchain from Ethereum. That's when the true flippening will begin. But what do you guys think? Drop it down below. That's all I have for you guys today. If you made it this far, smash that like button, drop a comment down below, and of course subscribe to the channel. Try to post Cardano, CNFT type content, so if that's something you're interested in, follow along. But you guys have a beautiful day, beautiful night, wherever you guys are. Dylan is